6:03 a.m. and 45 degrees on day 67. I'm at the Maupin Field Shelter, and today we're going to Waynesboro, whatever. Today we're going to town. Good morning, folks. 7:24, 45 degrees. Just leaving the Maupin Field Shelter. As usual, when a path diverges in the woods, and one of them's the AT. The AT is always the one that's going to go up. That's how it seems. Yeah, slept good last night. Had 2.5 flaps open on my tent. Got down to like probably around 40 or something, so pretty nice. It was windy, a little gusty last night, but that suits me. No worries at all. Yeah, slept good. Woke up just after 6. That group of fellas who were in last night, I was a little concerned they were going to be up all night. They were smoking cigars, and they were about my age, and maybe you know how old I am, maybe you don't, maybe you just guess, I don't know. But they were about my age, one of them was talking about dating a 24-year-old, and so it was all kind of weird. But I mean, you do you, but I think I'm a little old to date a 24-year-old, so yeah, I was kind of concerned they would be up all night. But honestly, they must have smoked those cigars quick, because they were asleep and quiet before I was done processing videos, so that was pretty cool. I finally went to bed around 10 or so, so that was pretty good. Anyways, today I think we got about 20 miles to get to Interstate 64, which is about 4 miles or so compass east, southeast maybe, of Waynesboro, Virginia. So Dream and Teacher both broke out of camp just a few minutes before me this morning. We all exchanged phone numbers. I think we're thinking about maybe sharing a room when we get to town. Yeah, so less elevation today than the previous 2 days. 2 days ago was 8,000 feet. Yesterday was 6,000 feet. Today's like 4,500 feet or something like that. Elevation gain, that is. And I'm hoping it's ugly as sin, because I would love to get to town halfway early, and 20 miles is my longest hike to get into a town so far. So anyways, we'll get to it. A little chilly, so we'll get hiking and warm up. I'll talk to you all later. folks, it's 3:30 and 74 degrees, and I just made it off the trail at Rockfish Gap, which is the kind of the entry point to get over to Waynesboro. I'm not really sure exactly. I got to look at my map and figure out exactly where I should be hitching and where I'm trying to go, but I think there's an outfitter on the way into town. I got to pick up a fuel canister and then figure it out from there. So I'll look at a map, figure out which way we're going, and try and get there. So talk to you later. Well, getting out of the woods there at Rockfish Gap is pretty confusing, or I'm just simple or something. I decided to follow the white blazes after taking a bit of a detour down to the junction of 250. I might should have stayed at 250, but I found myself over to the Shenandoah National Park entrance as denoted on the Gut-Hook app. And now I think I'm gonna go ahead and follow this double blue blaze, which I'm thinking will take me to like the Shenandoah National Park entrance proper. I guess we'll kind of see. At this point, can't quite say I'm getting a little frustrated. I just wish I knew exactly where the heck I was going. So navigating in the woods is pretty easy. Navigating once you hit town is a whole new can of worms. So yep, it does look like there's a bit of a road down here. So I'm hoping I can jump down onto that road and hopefully like call a shuttle or stick my thumb out and have success or something. So working on it. We'll get to Waynesboro eventually. Now I got permits anyways, so that's pretty cool. That little box up there had permits in them, so I didn't notice a pen, but you know, you figure it out. All right, folks, it's 10 o'clock and I'm at the Comfort Inn. I'm here with Teacher. He's in the bath right now with some Epsom salt. And I'm just getting ready to process some videos. We went out to a pretty good barbecue spot here in town for some dinner. Very tasty. I don't know if it was quite as good as the place in Daleville, but very tasty indeed. I've texted a couple shuttle drivers to see about getting us out in the morning after we get some breakfast at Waffle House here in town, but I haven't heard back, so that's a little concerning, but I guess we'll kind of see how that goes. So anyways, yeah, 20 mile today. That was pretty cool. Can't in good conscience call that a Nero. It's definitely a full day, but it's also the earliest, well, not the earliest I've been to town, but certainly the longest day I've done prior to getting in town. So it was confusing as all heck to figure out how to get to Waynesboro from where the trail meets up at Rockfish Gap, but luckily someone was able to give us a hitch, brought us to the outfitter, and then we called a shuttle to get us from the outfitter over to the Comfort Inn. So we made it and got the resupply all done. Everything's all packed up and ready to go, so should be ready to rock, assuming someone's able to bring us to the trailhead tomorrow. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, I'm gonna get to editing videos and getting stuff posted and all that, so I'll check in with you tomorrow. Good night.